An official school statement says that this incident and the fallout surrounding it clearly violate community standards and are quite simply unacceptable. More details at 11.
Well, they showed St. Joe's on the news. The school, the campus. This reporter, he was just standing there, right in the quad, right in front of the gym, talking about the tape and the football team. God, just saying these things, just making up these lies about us. Talking about rituals and hazing. God, just complete bullshit.
Well, did they mention you by name?
No. But tonight was the first of a series, he said. About what really goes on at St. Joe's, so stay tuned for the true story.
Behind ivy-covered walls.
Where were you, Mom?
Well, I went to see Russell. And then I went to Montgomery Mall. And then to Garrison. Walked around there for hours. I was looking at all the girls. Trying to remember what it was like, what I was like.
You went to the mall.
Yes, I did. I talked to Cheryl.
You think that was a good idea?
She is tough, isn't she? And smart, too. I like that. I hope that means she's going to survive this.
Of course she is. We're all going to.
Cheryl reminded me of a girl from Garrison. This is ancient history by now, but her name was Alice Kinney. And Alice transferred in our junior year. She wasn't someone we had grown up with, which of course made it difficult for her to acclimate. But she so desperately wanted to be one of us. And she decided that the way she was going to do it was to land a boy, the right kind of boyfriend. And he had to be from St. Joe's, or Gonzaga, or Landon, or, well, you know it had to be one of those three.
Same thing now.
Really? Landon is still in the mix.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to either date a guy
That's
that goes...
right, you're supposed to. Well, junior year there was a party at a boy's house, and the host of that party was...
Who, Dad?
Yes, your father. And he asked me to invite Alice to the party, which I thought was incredibly generous of him. And I planned to keep track of her throughout the night. But we got there, and Alice was doing just fine. So, and I was with your father. I figured, well, I more or less forgot about her. Until around midnight, when your father and I, we were in the front of the house in this little gazebo, and we were talking. We were just talking. And one of his friends came running over and said, "Right now, it's happening. Hurry, let's go." So your father leapt up, took off with this boy, and of course, the other boy was Russell.
Well, where'd they go when they ran off?
Around to the back of the house, and of course, I followed. And we got there, and they were all there. Your dad, Russ, all their teammates. And there was a boy propped, there was a ladder propped against the house. Boy up there peering into the second floor window.
A ladder?
Yes, your father and his friends organized what they call a windowsill party. They don't exist anymore, do they?
No, I never heard of that.
Well, inside that room, Brandon, on the second floor, Alice Kinney was losing her virginity to a boy from St. Joe's. And your father and all his friends took turns watching. One by one, they went up and down the ladder. And I stood there. And it was planned, and I participated.
Yeah, but unknowingly.
No, I knew. I knew something was going on when your father asked me to invite her. And you know, part of me, when I look back, when I forced myself to, I consented to it happening. Because if the boys did what they wanted to Alice, and if Alice became dirty, or damaged, or spoiled, and she did. She left midterm. We were so cruel to her that night, after that night, but if they did what they wanted to her, then maybe they wouldn't to us.
Jesus.
So, that's what they did. And they were going to do it to someone. Better her than us.
Wow, Mom, that is crazy.
So, I'm ready. I'm ready now, I think. for all of it. I want you to say it. Do you realize and accept and own that you did something horrible, beyond horrible, to Cheryl Moody, the way your father, his friends, and I did to Alice Kinney?
Of course.
What, Brandon? What did you do?
I lied to her.
You did. What else?
And I used her.
Yes, you did. What else?
And I didn't care about her or her feelings.
You treated her like she was a thing, like she was nothing.
Mom.
That's what you did, Brandon. That's what you have to take responsibility for. Not just for a week or a semester, for the rest of your life. I will make you carry this for as long as Cheryl Moody has to.
Fine. I mean, I'm ready for that.
No, you are not, but you will be.
Okay.
Okay, and you keep saying that, but do you feel remorse for what you did? You break your ribs open before you answer me.
Break my ribs? What?
Yes, that is what we do to get to someone's heart during surgery. We break their ribs and pry them open.
Mom, I am so sorry.
Careful. That would mean that you have a conscience, that you know right from wrong. No more shirking.
I'm not shirking.
Fine, then you have to tell me why. Not how, I want to know why you did it.
I told you, I don't know.
Not good enough, not nearly. Why did you show your friends the tape, Brandon?
It's what we do.
What?
We all watch. It's like a game.
What, like what you can get away with? Oh God, under our noses?
Look, it's not that big of a deal, Mom.
But it is, Brandon!
Well, I didn't think it was
It is a big deal!
I didn't think it was going to turn into anything!
What did you think? That if you got caught, there wouldn't be consequences? St. Joe's would just protect you?
Yeah, yes, a little bit.
Alright, fine. But why Cheryl? Why with her? Did something happen with Erica? Were you angry with her?
No, Erica, she's great. We're going to get past this. We're going to get married.
Oh, Brandon, do you honestly believe that? Look at me. Was it because of Justin? Your friendship with him?